Copy. Rearming complete.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Copy. HMS installed.
On the flight deck, aircrew are manning for the next event go. It's going to be a Case 1 launch, Case 1 recovery. Temperatures 82 degrees, altimeter 290-902. It is time for all necessary personnel to leave the flight deck and catwalks. Those remaining must get into a complete and proper flight deck uniform. Helmets on, security fastened, goggles down, sleeves rolled down, float coats on, security fastened, gloves on. Check yourselves for loose gear and FOD. Check chocks, chains, and loose gear about the decks. Ensure hot exhaust is not blown on aircraft, weapons, and personnel. Stand clear of intakes, exhaust, prop, and rotor arcs. Let's start the go aircraft. Start 'em up.
Trigger, stand by checking on Ox. Trigger 3-1.
Trigger 3-2.
Trigger 3-1, check in on mid Bravo.
Trigger 3-2. Green jet.
Trigger, stand by Alpha check to depot. Trigger 3-1, depot 249-163. Alright, awesome. Alright, about 10 minutes left to launch time. I'm gonna be back within 5 to take a leak. F-81 back on comms.
We are green on the bow and on the waist for the on-time goes. Let's stand clear of all catapults, catwalks, and shot lines while launching aircraft. Shoot 'em!
That you at about 70 ME.
Yep, checking left now.
Copy, up ahead on your nose. Quite give around 350 knots, climbing here.
Visual closing.
Copy, I'll check his perfect on strike.
say switch strike?
You can just hop over that. I've already done a check-in there. Switch Mirage. Do you have me as a flight member on Datalink?
Negative, I don't have you as anything on data link.
Copy. I got a unknown contact. That's about it. Can't make you flight donor for some reason.
Same.
I do have the option for Crusader though.
You said.
Alright, go Mel.
Arco 113. Request rejoin.
3. Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 240.
Arco 113. Request rejoin.
3. Arco 1-1. Proceed to
Go
pre-contact
echelon left.
at 25,000 at
Admin
240.
Crusader. Stand by speed brake. Speed brake now. Speed brake now. Arca 1-1, trigger 3-1, moving to left side, correction, port side for contact. Switches to safe.
Arco 1-1 trigger 3-2 moving starboard. Pre-contact, no
Ready,
switch to
pre-contact.
safe, need 4,000.
Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
And Arca 1-1, trigger 3-1, moving to where starboard observation.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
3-2 moving starboard up spot 2.
Alright, Arca 1-1, thanks for the gas, we can go up and away. Alright, go cruise. And alright, should be about like this. Gonna level out and get up above the power curve here. You can cross under if you need to. Your full cruise.
Checker 3-2 fenced in 12.8.
And Checker 3-1 fenced in 12.4. We'll climb up here. Minute to push. We're gonna have to be a little late here. I'm gonna maneuver us while we do the items check. Stand by for items check. Alright. It's gonna be hard to see the chaff flares from your position right now if you want to come a little closer.
I'm good, Bubba.
Okay, good eyesight. Alright, Checker 3-1 item.
One chaff, one flare.
Checker 3-2, go for items.
3-2 items.
Two flares, one chaff. Hard to see this chaff from here.
Yeah, I saw him. It's 2 and 2.
Copy. Alright, we're gonna have to maneuver. We're slightly late. And we're very low speed, I just realized. Again, if you want to cut the circle, we're still in cruise right now, so there's no size yet. It's gonna push us around to push. Cluster. Switch 5. Checker 3-1.
Checker 3-2.
Checker, push.
Lead, check lights.
Check. Reference 070, waypoint 38, mark point, correction 480 ground speed. We're gonna keep at 29,000 until we're enough speed here. You're clear to deploy.
Two is set. You're 5 o'clock plus 1,000.
Copy. Remember, when offensive combat spreads at 1.5 to 1.3 nautical miles beam, plus minus 3,000 feet.
Okay.
Looks like 480 is about Mach 0.8, so a quick reference Mach 0.8. Trigger 3-1, 2 groups. North group, depot 32646. South group, depot 28218. Trigger commit. Keep the speed for now to evaluate what we're doing.
Two has 2 contacts, 12 o'clock, 80 and 110 miles. Bullseye 246 for 88. And 246 for 89. Now 3 groups.
Copy, I don't see. Can you give me a broad to that 246 group?
We're on 06375.
Copy, that's South group.
Roger that. I got bra 3-4 for 100. Is that the North group?
Bra 03695, yeah. North group, there's another contact. That's going to be an AWACS, standby. Additional group, 3-1 additional group, depot 33065. I lost data link coverage on
Who's naked, South group?
Crusader 4-1, say attentions.
Crusader turning left, heading 200 now.
Copy. Just make sure you're not triggering that group overhead FMTC right now.
Yeah, aware. They appear to be beaming to the east.
South group's turning right, hot on the South F-18 group inbound.
Copy, you're entering the range right now, so you're gonna trigger them. I'm gonna reset them if you don't want to shoot them.
Yeah, copy. Sorry for that. My bad. Turning 200 now in the turn already.
But I'm gonna despawn them real quick and respawn them. Okay, that's the clusterfuck. Trigger 3-1, picture. Trigger 3-1, 3 groups. South group, depot, 28723. Center group, depot, 32756. North group, depot, 33374. Trigger commit, trigger target south group. Go banner. Bra 04644 Mel.
2 melded targeted trail south group. Trigger 3-2, Fox 3.
Trigger 3-1, single contact. I don't have breakout.
Bandits are now cold, heading 115.
Copy. Crank left. Trigger 3-1, Fox 3. Yeah, they're cold, we're gonna have to press. Go, no zone. Correction, bracket, due east, flow 090.
090. Trigger 3-2, Pitbull, no skate, south group, trail.
Trigger 3-1, flow east, Pitbull, lead band, south group. Okay, we got north group coming at us now.
South group still flowing, 110, turning left.
Copy, we're gonna do a grinder here. I'm gonna turn in left, target north group. Trigger 3-1, drop, south group. Trigger 3-1, target north group. Continue targeting south group.
Who's on south group? South group turning left. South group heading 030 now, 28,000.
Copy, I got a good date link. North group is just going cold. Spiked, week 29, south group.
2, Fox 3, South Group.
Alright, I'm gonna go in right as soon as your pitfall. Trigger 3-1, drop north group to target south group.
Pitbull, 10 seconds. I'm gonna skate west.
Okay.
2's clean. Times 2 bandits, tally 050, both defensive, descending.
Copy,
Trigger
got
3-2, Pitbull, skate east, South Group.
I'm looking at the low contact closest to you. Right now I'm clean. Alright. Trigger 3-1, Fox 3. Signal only now on the deck, 1,000 feet, 12 miles.
2's turning right, due north for support. Looks like the bandit's hot on you, checking left.
Trigger 3-1, Pitbull, notch, southeast, south group, signal only. Copy, go, Banzai on it.
2's bonsai.
I'm gonna go out. Trigger 3-1, skate southwest.
South Group vanished.
Copy, doing a quick picture.
North Group remains cold. AWACS cold. Expect the TOT time now.
Good. Let's call attack. Trigger attack.
2's in.
Vision. I'll deconflict of you. You go ahead and go first in target. 24 miles.
Two is 30,000, turning right towards target, reference 095, 375 knots indicated.
Looks like thick cloud layer overhead.
Yeah, if we want to hit this target, we're going to have to descend.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop down below the clouder to get a acquisition and pop back up. I think it should be about 10,000 feet below cloud layer.
Who's descending?
Just a quick look and then go back up to release the bomb through the clouds. Copy and popping back up. North group, 52 miles. Good.
Who's target acquired. I'm gonna have to stay below the clouds to drop this.
Copy. Call your DME to target.
3 miles.
Copy.
Picker 3-2, pickle. Off north.
I'm in behind you. Tricker 3-1 payway.
Picker 3-2, splash, no effects. North group. Get close.
Copy, let's go out for that. I'm about to late.
Yeah, they're right at 40 miles, turning. They're hot. I have 0 air-to-air left, except for Mike's.
Copy, I got 1 Amram left. Impact.
2's gonna turn left, drag these guys heading 290 for you to come up and get them.
Copy. Next up 2 Amrams left.
North group's at 30,000 descending. Both of them are, or Westman targeted me 2 spike 29.
Tricker 3-1, Fox 3-2 ships. North group. Tricker 3-1, 3-2 target North group. Copy, 25 miles. 22 seconds till pit bull. We'll have to go in banzai. If you press directly after my pit bull, we should be able to get advantage here.
Who's ready? I've got 7.6 thousand.
Copy.
2 spiked again.
Tricker 3-1 pit bull, banzai. Correction, Tricker 3-1 notch south. Pit bull north group. And correction, notch northeast.
Who's hot?
South, Tally 1. Rock Python trailing. Tricker 3-1 in left. Alright, for the sake of it, we're gonna run with more Amrams than we're supposed to have, but just go with the tactics. You still have Fox 3s.
Roger that. Tricker 3-2, Fox 3. I'm off right heading 045.
Copy, spike.
Being launched at.
Tricker 3-1, notch northeast. Yeah, copy. I don't have Italians. I was spiked, still spiked.
Visual MiG-29, my 10 o'clock, low, missile in the air. Tricker 3-2, north group, or Tricker 3-2, skate south, shot trashed, north group.
3-1 in left.
I think you've got one guy just below you.
Fox 2.
Alright, roger that, you're merged. I'm still being spiked.
Tricker 3-1, Fox 3. One is behind me, I think. One is up front. In between us. I'm gonna shoot. Missile in the air, missile in the air. Alright, lead contact splashed. Train one is launching me.
Negative, I think he's launching on me.
Copy, on the right. 331 in line. No joy.
He's 12 miles. Launched on me again, I think.
Spy. What's his altitude?
11th out.
Bingo. Bingo.
Tyler 1. Merged.
Who's hit? Who's merged?
Copy.
Bingo.
Defensive. Ready, Fox 2? To 1, neutral,
Bingo.
low,
Bingo.
6.6,
Altitude.
defensive,
Altitude.
on the deck. Say started.
Offensive, about to take a gunshot.
Copy, I got a
Bingo.
Fox 2.
Bingo.
Shoot. Check 3-1, Fox 2. Impact. Visual. Negative, it was a parachute.
Bingo. Bingo.
Are you offensive right now?
Yep.
Copy, second Fox 2. Correction, second Bandit.
Targeting me. Targeting me.
Copy. Are you offensive or defensive?
Fox 2, right behind the guy. Flash 1.
Copy.
Hughes, 4,000. Bingo.
Bingo. Bingo.
2 ray gun.
Clock, 5,000. I am 202, 5.7.
Hughes, 202, 3.9.
Copy. Let's climb up.
One's
Bingo.
heading
Bingo.
255, 350 knots, passing 5,000.
Copy, I was visual with you. Visual above you. High at 9 o'clock.
Tally 1. Correction, visual lead.
Bingo.
Visual clean.
Bingo.
To reset bingo bug to 3.0.
Bingo. Bingo.
2 set.
Yeah, I mean, if that was a real fight, we'd probably be dead. Just we're out of AMRAMs.
Yeah, I got hit like 3 times. That guy, the lead guy you said you splashed, he was still alive. He shot me like 4 times.
Copy, that must have been wrong because I saw an impact.
We'll have to see it on the tech view.
Yeah.
Lead on blind on you.
Copy, 17 miles, waypoint 38 at 24,000.
I'm right below you.
Copy.
Visual.
About formation. I'll offset right slightly.
Yeah, I've got you visual now. You're at my 1 o'clock, about 10 miles. Oh, sorry, mile and a half.
Copy, I lost you for a second there, blind. Visual. Yeah, we'll hit the tanker once we're back.
I got the tanker at 81 miles, so we should have plenty of fuel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured we'd grab about 3,000 pounds, maybe 3,500. We should be good.
Yeah, I just looked at the clock. We've got about an hour left to recovery, so we don't have too much time to be honest. We'll find something else to do.
What the fuck?
But yeah, that was hard. Those groups were not cooperating at all. I'm trying to remember, we did a single re-attack against... No, right, we split off north and south group, then I went south group in right as soon as you pit bull.
Bingo. Bingo.
Steering waypoint 8. I can cross inside the turn. Actually, never mind, I thought that was a bigger turn than it was.
Bingo. Bingo.
Cap, remember back in offensive combat spread, I'm gonna do an offset right here so you can go offset left. Come back left.
Bingo. Bingo.
Roger. Yeah, that effort was a little too much for a two-ship 302.
Bingo. Bingo.
I think it's, you can definitely do it against a single group overhead cap. You probably won't have enough for a second group.
Yeah, I think our biggest problem was they turned cold, and we had to chase them down. Right, like that throws a whole new wrench into the system.
Yeah, I think we wasted the
Bingo.
first Fox 3s.
Bingo.
I agree.
I remember shooting once at 400 knots, closure rate. Just as it turned, and then second Fox 3 was high PK to the face, and then that was it for the first group.
Bingo. Bingo.
It was definitely iffy though. fenced out at 40 miles.
Bingo. Bingo.
But hey, at least I got to practice doing a Fox IR defense. That was funny. Did you end up merged offensive or defensive without the...
Oh, I was completely defensive. The guy was shooting at me the whole way. He pushed right past you, and I thought you killed him, so I thought it was the other guy you were targeting that was targeting me. So I was waiting for the guy to disappear off the SA page, and then all of a sudden he's right behind me.
Yeah, I remember seeing like you up front going cold. The first bandit chasing you, I shot a Fox 3 STT against him. Saw like a not a fireball, but like a ground contrail, you know, as you see sometimes with the splashes. And then the second bandit shot me, so I had to turn around, do some defensive maneuvers, and then merge with him. Yeah, that got confusing very fast.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen those groups split like that. I've never seen the AI split where they're 10 miles apart with a two-ship.
Yeah, that was weird. Alright, the fence out. We'll head towards the tanker here, 30 miles out.
Who's fenced out? 202, 2.4.
Copy 2.4.
2.4.
Nice. Alright, yeah, go cruise. You should be 26 miles out. Enough fuel for a refuel at least. You'll have the first hose.
Well, I got plenty of gas, man. I'll be on and off that tanker in no time.
Sounds good. I'm thinking since we still have about 45 minutes, I think it is. 55 actually right now, or 50. We'll take full fuel, and then we can talk about what we're doing next.
Choose visual tanker, 12 o'clock, 22 miles.
Copy that. I'm in front of you, then in between. I'm at 300 knots. If you want to just catch up, going like quick tank wings, then we jump with him together. Switch button 6.
Arco 113. Request rejoin.
3. Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 240.
Arco 113. Request
I
rejoin.
also love like every time you're low on fuel and want to refuel, the fucking tanker just goes cold.
1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000
It's like this every situation.
So I'm doing 375 in the box right now, and the guy's turning left. I've got my note. He's outside of my HUD right now for the intercept.
Yeah.
Like, I don't start throttling back until I hit 2 miles. I'm usually 100 and 125 knots overtake from his known speed. And then at like 2 miles, I just drop it to idle, and I'll coast right up exactly where I need to be.
Is that when you're formation leading also?
Yeah.
And is that like idle, or do you leave room for wingman?
They got plenty of room. They got boards.
Fair enough.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
Yeah. There's different techniques about it. I know the NATOPS says you need 78% for a division. Like you can't go below a 78%. I remember also seeing that from Ground Jam's Pale talking about it at some point.
Well, even if you go to 78 at 2 miles, you're going to coast up right where you need to be. I'm right on your left now, about a mile.
Yeah, I got it. Captain, well, let's do this then. I'll fly formation off you, just so I get some experience of it. I'm going to be doing a barrel roll to your left side.
Yeah, I'm going to be checking left here. As soon as I hit 4 miles, I'm going to check left, and we'll wind up about a mile trail at about 300 knots.
Copy. Say current speed.
390. Slowing a little bit to 350.
Roger.
I'm still in a slight left turn, got him outside my HUD on the right.
Yeah.
Arco 3-1, Tricker 3-2, emergency fuel, moving direct port, pre-contact, need 10,400. 2 miles, throttle 78. Passing through 300 knots now. That was a half mile at 275 knots, still slowing a little bit. I'm going to keep it about 265 to close the distance. See how easy that is?
Yeah. And Arca 1-1, Tricker 3-1, rejoining your port side pre-aggression observation.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
And Tricker 3-1 moving to starboard for contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. contact. You're taking fuel.
Yeah, that was a pretty short, like distance-wise, it's a very short mission. I think the
Return free contact.
total distance was from boat to tanker about
Contact.
150 miles, give or take. Even less.
Yeah, I think it was about 145 because it was 67 to the tanker when we originally left, and then it was like 82 miles to the target from the tanker.
You're taking fuel.
Yeah. That's very short.
Return
You
free
could
contact.
probably do that within like a 1+15 cycle if you want to really hammer down. And then again, if you're going like a strike package, add maybe like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to tanking. You can still fit it within a 1+45.
Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Yeah, but then again, like there's some guys, I think they went flying to 3C, ATCA 3 Charlie, which is like 100 miles. So that of course low time.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are about the hardest to get to, especially if you head all the way south in that range. That's like 165, 170 miles from the boat.
The BBR ones, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Crew 2 move into observation spot.
I mean, that's one of the nicer things on Nevada is everything is slightly closer. Then of course everything's like actually centered around Nellis.
Yeah,
Return free
farthest you
contact.
can go in Nellis is 140 miles.
Yeah. There's some what do you call it, concessions made with the boat here on Tista. How did it work for you guys actually?
You're taking fuel.
When you were doing your workups on the boat, so Tista, that type of era, I'm guessing you're completely blue water. How would you like actually structure the airspaces? Squadron-wise, training-wise?
So from what I remembered, the boat was only about 30 or 40 miles off the coast of Virginia. So when we were doing Tista stuff, we would launch from the boat, we'd launch to the beach, recover everybody at the boat. Then the next morning we would go out and do the Tista stuff, launch,
Transfer complete.
and then we would have a recovery every
Disconnect.
like 30 minutes, like every hour we would have an expected recovery and relaunch. Every 2 hours it was a full recovery for refuel.
So you were actually going like back and forth from the boat to the field?
Yeah, unless we were, like it was a weekend thing where we were out there for like 3 or 4 days, the aircraft would stay on the boat for a couple of days, but then at the end of it they would just fly back to the beach. Like they would only stay out for a couple of days, maybe 5.
Gotcha. I guess that makes sense. But you would still use the the airspaces around the field, or is that like customized?
No, they had operating zones off the East Coast that went from like 20 miles off the coast out to like 60 miles off the coast. There's like 12 of them north to south. They go all the way from New York down to like north part of Florida.
Right. Yeah, I guess makes sense. Alright. Let's see. So recovery time was 11 to 15. That is 22 plus.
We got 37 minutes, plus we're only about 12 minutes out.
Yeah, about more than half an hour. Yeah, I'm thinking we could do some basic BFM you would like.
I'm ready.
We'll do some high aspect BFM sets, butterflies. What's our state right now?
Use 12.5.
I'm thinking we can either do training until we're Joker, just above fuel ladder, or we could go back to the tanker.
So if we're gonna do a quick BFM couple of sets, we'll burn about 25 to 3,000 pounds per set. I've got to dump about 8,000 pounds of fuel. So 4,500 is gonna be about my recovery weight fuel.
Yeah. I think max drop was 4,000 pounds, if I remember correctly. We've got still everything on the jets, technically. Well, except one less AMRAAM. Let's set our Joker fuel state to 8,000 and then knock it off at that point.
Roger.
In the meantime, can you just flow us? Let's make it just somewhere else. 210 maybe?
Second right, climbing. Arco 3-1, trigger 3, departing 200, climbing to 27,000. Throttle's coming up for 300. Yeah, the boat's 215 at 40 miles right now.
Yeah, that's close. That would be toward, you said northeast, right?
No, heading 215. 12 o'clock.
15, copy. 215. Yeah, I mean, let's go the other way then. Offset us maybe 300. Let's do our BFM sets over there, towards that direction.
Second right, reference 300. Keep a wings level at 26.5.
Yeah. Yeah, just a heads up, I think you went like full mill. I had a little trouble catching up there on the climb. The but if we reference 25,000, it's usually pretty good. And clouds is, I think it was 12,000, so let's call the hard deck 12,000.
Roger that. One, you have lead on the right.
Copy. One has lead on the right. Reference 320. Alright, let me run back. 350 knots, 1 nautical mile of beam, take a 30-degree cutaway until 2.5 miles and turn in. So reference down at 25, go 350 here. Deploy combat spread.
2.
My attack and yardstick should still be on. Yeah, I got you, sweet speed. Alright. Alright, trigger 31 speed angels right.
2 speed angels on the left.
Copy, take cutaway. Turning in.
Who's in right?
And fights on left to left.
Visual 1.
We'll go ray guns. So this is simulated either way. We'll take actual shots, charter, for the better tactical debrief. Live guns.
Knock it off, knock it off. Altitude.
3-1, knock it off, knock it off. Zero 80.
Visual lead, my 1 o'clock high.
And correction 1 is 11.0.
2 10.8.
Climbing back up to 25. Reminds me I gotta set up my barometric warning. Alright, 3-1 blind.
2 is blind. I had you somewhere off at like my 1 o'clock. I can't see you. Quite a ways away. 5 miles.
Looking date link, reference 080. I'm at 25. 350 knot. I got you on the link. Check left 060. Make that, yeah, visual. Checking left, call it 030. That should help you get back in spread. Got visual on your 1 to 3 o'clock high.
Visual 1.
I'll keep a slight left-hand bank here to call that 360.
Roger that. 25 minutes to RTV.
Copy. That's one fight then. Oh, there's the tanker. Yeah, let's go below him, 24,000.
He's at altitude. Almost in position. I got 1.4 miles on grid if you're good.
Copy, I'm slightly faster. Alright, reference 360, 24,000.
2 speed angels on the left.
Alright, 1 speed engines right, take cutaway.
2.
Also turning a little later at 3.5 rather. Alright. Check 3-1 in left.
2's in right. Visual 1.
Visual, fights on, left to left.
Left to left. Lights on.
Trigger for Crusader on mid-voice Alpha.
Copy, go ahead, Crusader.
Just got a heads up from Victory that Shell 11 is doing 350 knots. Just for your information, if you want to use the recovery tankers.
Copy.
Watch altitude.
Trigger, Crusader, correction, it's Shell 2-1 that's going fast. Shell 1-1 is...
They're gonna knock it off. Hard deck.
Copy, knock it off. Alright, we'll call it 1-1. Alright, 3-1 is 8.7.
2, 8.4.
Perfect. So TP.
2 saddle right.
Copy. Alright, let's go cruise and let's go back home. Yaw sticks off, switch 16, and leveling out as you're at 15,000.
Bingo. Bingo.
That was nice.
Use Joker setting 4,000.
Copy 8,000. Yeah, we'll dump the remainder of our fuel about 5 minutes prior. Call it 11.
Lead, marking mom's call.
Marking mom's 12.
Yeah, don't forget to call the boat.
Oh, I did down 610, my bad. I called the marking wrong frequency. We'll find Marshall 204 with 411, marking Mother 027 for 42, Angels 15, low state 8.2. Nice. Alright, thanks for that, son.
That's my job, Bubba.
Looks like that's the amphib on our 10 o'clock.
Good visual.
Altitude. Altitude.
What other airframes than the F-18
Warfighter
fly?
Marshal 402, see you at
I've
10,
flown
looks
pretty much
like
everything.
2.9.
A-10, F-16, F-15, Echo. Not really into helos that much, but I've flown pretty much everything else. Never flown the Tomcat.
That's a little counterintuitive, what do you call it?
Yeah, I've never wanted to fly it. I worked on it, I just never ever wanted to fly it.
Both IRL or just in game here?
On IRL, I got to do a ride in the back seat when we got back from Afghanistan. But in the game, I've just never had any interest in it.
Fair enough. We'll find Marshall 204, see you then. Switch 1.
After 12 o'clock, 4 miles. Flight of 2.
Got him. That's our interval. Slow up here. Actually, try to place ourselves in between them and the Tomcats behind us.
Tomcat's going to be 1,000 above us, right?
Yeah, exactly. Above 1,000 and then behind.
Lead, check altitude.
Check.
Crusader 4-1, 3-1.
Go ahead for Crusader for one.
Do you remember the commence times, the time around the circle from each of the positions?
You mean the recovery time? It's a 1115.
No, there's like a quick reference document or compilement that we just made for the time it takes to commence from station position 3 to 1, etc.
Sorry, you are unreadable.
Position
Copy,
3 minutes.
disregard them.
3 minutes? Gotcha. I think it was 5 minutes for position 1, 3.5 or 4.5 from position 2, and then you have... Yeah, I gotta revisit that thing. It's been too long.
Looks like our spacing, we're going to have to do an extra lap because we're going to be too early for position 3 on this next lap.
Yeah. I think they'll be commencing first.
Am I crazy, or are they flying it outbound of the boat, like straight out DRC?
I'm not sure. I think they're still within 5 though. But yeah, that's pretty far.
It's going to put us inside of them.
So for the inputs here, I need to readjust my stick.
Trigger for Crusader.
Go ahead.
I think it makes sense if you commence first on this iteration.
Yeah, we'll do.
Stump. One thing I can never get used to is how slow it takes to fuel dump in this thing.
Yeah, it's got to go all the way up the stabs and then out the top of the left stab. It's not a gravity dump like on a Tomcat, it's actually a pump.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the F-14 you can easily put it on for half a minute and you're going to go on 6,000 pounds.
Yeah, then you can light off the cans and have a big fireball at the back.
Exactly. I think it's less than 5 minutes from position 3, but we'll see. crossing here. Can I go over bang quickly?
I'm with the boss. You can't get away from me.
Bingo. Bingo.
Whose fuel dump complete? 34,000 pounds. Ready for that.
Bingo. Bingo.
See ya.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Just 4 on the ball, 4x4.
Bingo. Bingo.
Four 1-1, a Hornet ball 4.0.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Hornet ball
Bingo.
5.3.
You here on Discord?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy. I just stepped into the LSO shack for a second.
Copy. I thought you disconnected there for a second. Can't see on deck.
No, I got off. I'm not gonna wait there on deck.
Gotcha.
Block a spot.
Gotcha. I'm gonna still be in the game. Do you have tag view by any chance?
Yeah.
Copy.
Pulling it up right now. Give me a second.